McSwain Estate Toys and More. This is a beginning of the how-to series on how we built our model train layout. Here, the items that you see before me are some of the things that we use. Most of these products we have in stock, so we went ahead and put them to use. But we did use the saw here that you see. It's recommended by most of the how-to videos. We love the file, and the file worked out well for us. This rasp, we substituted it for the recommended one because we like the cut this one provides, and we have our box cutter. Our foam, we went with various sizes, 2.5, 1.5, 1-inch sheets, and now we're going to move ahead and show you step by step how we put this whole thing together. We added a base coat of flat paint, which we used a light brown or coffee brown. And let me get you a shot of that coming up next. Okay, here you can see we've gone ahead. This is a picture of the base coat that we've added. It's the coffee brown. Here you can see we left the pink area so you can see the difference. And besides, that's going to be covered by track. So this is our base coat, and we're going to start now using the slate gray to cover it. McSwain Estate Toys and More. We're building our first layout, first train layout, and we're taking the advice of Big E61 and everybody else that we can take the time to listen to and view on the internet, on YouTube, for all their information. And it's coming out pretty much on planned schedule. We've added our first base coat, and we've gone on with 2 coats of acrylic that we sprayed on to change the color from this here, this tan, to a darker grayish tan. And we're going to go ahead and let this dry. Once this dries, we're going to add some burnt umber. McSwain Estate Toys and More. Okay, we've gone ahead and added our burnt umber by watering it down and just adding dashes here and there to give the rock a more browning, reddish type of effect. Now we're going to be moving on to adding our scenics. Woodland scenics is what we're going to be using, starting with our fine turf, the soil, then the yellow grass, and adding a light layer of the light green. After adding our first layers of the fine soil and the yellow grass, we went ahead and added some of the blended turf, and it's coming out nicely. This here is the sidewall that you saw earlier, and now you can actually even see a lot of the burnt umber that we added, giving it that more rich brown look. And we've also added some of the coarse green and some foliage, because this area we're going to use later as our little train stop for the park and ride. McSwain Estate Toys. We've gone ahead and used a combination of the coarse and fine turf and a little bit of the foliage, and it absolutely came out gorgeous. So we're letting it dry now. We've applied the scenic cement, and we're letting it dry before moving on. McSwain Estate Toys and More. With our scenery now green, we decided to add our diner to the little area. And coming up next, we're going to show you how we designed the road, added the greenery, and finished this corner. McSwain Estate Toys.